Yeah, welcome to the new presentation for the new Listbanker website. As you will be aware, you used to be able to do a radius search, which we will do in the next few days, but at the moment you can only do a search on a suburb or a postcode, or for that matter, as you're aware, if we just go to the search routine here, we can do name, address, postcode, suburb, phone number, or whatever it may be. Now, in this case, we're going to go and do, let's say, Docklands in Melbourne. We can actually go and see how many records there are in Docklands. And we can say we've got 1,547 credits. If we show those results, because we've gone for all the records, we will have all the phone numbers. And some of these people will have a second phone number. I'll just sort that by the phone number here. They'll also have sometimes a third phone number, fourth, and even a fifth phone number. There's only one person in this situation that has 5 phone numbers, and it could be a combination of family members. Now, but when we go back and do a search on the same area, noting that we had 1547, we'll go back and do Docklands again, and we'll go for not on the DNC, which is the default in the search, and we'll go search, and you'll see we've got 1,200 people that aren't on the DNC. That is actually quite high. Normally it would be 50% or something like that, and that's what makes this process so affordable, because we're charging you for washed data as opposed to the data that's not worth calling, which if it was 50% washing out would double your cost per unit. If I just go and show these records, the 1,200 that aren't on the DNC, takes about 3 or 4 seconds to pull up. You'll see here that we have a list of names. We have a sub-search over here that we can actually go for a word like Caravel Lane. Let's just put that in, Caravel. You'll see that all the caravels have come. We've been able to see that there's 144 that are in that Caravel Lane, or Caravel could even be a surname at times, or somewhere else in the record. Now, yeah, so when we want to download that, all we have to do is hit the Excel button here. Some of you will automatically have it downloading onto your screen, but in our case here we have it so we can actually add in a name such as Docklands, spelled correctly, and we can download that. And once that's in the folder, like so, we can actually open that up, and you'll see that the leading 0 has dropped in this case. Just to make sure that that is quite a-okay, we will go to the folder, we will right click and we will open it up in Notepad, and you'll see that the leading zeros are there. But as you know, in Excel, when you have a number field as the default, it will drop the leading 0 unless you open the file and define the fields as being a text field, which will keep the leading 0 there. Anyhow, this will load straight into a dialer, or open straight up, as you know, or as you saw here before, in Excel. You're probably also aware that if you wish to calculate a 0 back onto this, you can, but I'll leave it to you guys. And we can also go in here and see the search log and see what has been done and what has been we've looked at this, but we haven't downloaded. If we decided to go back and do that download, it would cost us 1,547 credits, and you can see that that list will go on for 3 months. You can go back and pick those records up, sometimes even past the 3 months. You will see also that we have a subscription package here, depending upon how many you buy as to how cheap these credits are. I'll just move that up a bit further, and it gets down to 2 cents a record down the bottom. And so depending upon what you want to in fact buy, you can actually click and go to PayPal and pay for. Thanks for your time.